Let's see, YouTube, how to do a British accent.
Holy shit! I think it's working. Huh?
Doubt it. What
It
are you doing?
is.
Where are you
Holy
streaming
shit
to?
balls, everybody.
Right now I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Beam, and Facebook. All right, it works. So.
How
The
to
video isn't actually showing though.
British
It's because I
accent.
haven't pressed go live yet.
But the post appeared.
Yeah, because I haven't pressed go live yet.
Oh, snazzy.
How about that? Is it on now?
Great podcast pizza party minus Jeff who sucks.
I'll tell you what.
All right.
Whoa.
Is the stream working?
Yes.
Sweet. Hopefully
Yes,
it's working on all of
indeedy.
them.
Yes, indeed, and it looks wonderful.
It's just a still image, so I hope it looks wonderful.
No, like it's like sharp,
Oh, okay.
and the sound quality is snazzy.
Yeah. Probably hear me.
Well, hot damn!
Probably hear me mouth breathing and all that.
Hot damn, Jimmy Bob. Hot damn.
Oh, this is such a long, boring accent.
I don't know if it's going to
Squeak.
the other ones though.
Hey,
Who's doing what?
I don't
Hey,
know if
stop
it's
being
going
a
to
bully.
the other ones though, because whenever you do that, it just spins and says connecting. So I have no idea. Dashboard?
YouTube is not going.
I don't know.
The
No, it
Jew-
says YouTube is not going.
Oh, YouTube is not going. That's a statement.
Right.
Okay. Twitch is going. Are you sure? Because
That's yeah.
Says
Unless
YouTube Live is
hold
going.
up, hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, it's working.
all of
Yeah,
them
Twitch
are going?
is working fine.
What about
YouTube. YouTube is not no.
Yeah, YouTube is.
Oh, no, it's not for me. This is live
Oh, it
stream
just went
offline.
offline. It just went offline.
Okay, well.
Well,
Get your nose out of my crotch.
oh well.
Right?
I'm not concerned if YouTube doesn't work.
Oh, it's working now.
Okay.
Right when I said nose in my crotch. Awesome.
All right. Are y'all ready?
No.
Yeah.
All right. Let me mute myself and get out of this so y'all can enjoy.
No,
this.
you need to stick around.
Nope.
Oh goodness!
You have
I just
valuable
realized
input.
who has like a definitive Cockney accent.
Who? Ed. You.
No, Jason Statham actually.
Statham.
Statham. My name is Chef Chili House.
Yeah, he's like really
So-
British.
so bad.
Do you remember Chef Chilios?
That's
That's
Crank,
from?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never watched it.
I need to fuck
Oh,
you
yeah,
right
yeah.
now, otherwise my heart will stop and I can't live anymore.
Oh, Amy Smart. Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
All right. No, I'm busy typing to the fucking Best Buy help desk, so I don't feel like trying to figure out how to do notes, do video.
But
and
you're the
mute.
Best Buy help desk.
I'm not for my corporate laptop that got quarantined for WannaCry.
Wah, wah.
Did you really get WannaCry?
No, I didn't get it, but Trend Micro apparently went crazy about its quarantine and got my laptop, and you can't undo it. So, y'all have fun.
Well, that's Best Buy's fault for using Trend Micro.
I agree, 100%.
We just switched from Trend Micro to ESET.
I wouldn't even use ESET. I don't
Wasn't
like
my
ESET.
choice.
I'm a web root dude.
Wasn't my
Web
choice.
brute.
McAfee all the way, bitches.
Shut up.
Wow.
Cocaine.
I kid.
Cocaine,
Yeah, I was about to
man.
say McAfee's like the worst. Well, not the worst.
No,
Norton's,
the worst.
I'd say second worst.
I would say
I remember when Cinematic.
I
We
would
should
say
all agree.
equally
With
as
Samantha.
bad.
no.
Oh, fuck.
Norton's the worst. Fuck with that game.
Oops, that's the wrong logo. What podcast are we doing? This
Episode
one.
28. Same bat channel.
Same bat.
User
Did I
in
not
your
write
channel
same
started
bat time?
recording.
Ah, crap.
No, you said same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay, just making sure I did that right. All right, y'all have fun.
All right.
We were all thinking it.
You're not wrong.
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. That's okay. All right. Welcome to Press Start Gaming. I am your host, Jeff Stevens. Tonight I have with me Mr. Michael Fritz
What up? I'm first.
and Mr. David Feldman.
Hey, everybody. And Michael, there's just two of us.
Just
I'm
the
still
two of
before you.
us. It's yeah. I mean, Todd is technically here. He's producing in the background.
I mean,
Hello,
yeah,
Todd.
and you're technically here, Jeff. But
I
I'm
mean,
just
I
saying.
am technically here, but I feel like I'm the Wizard of Oz. All right, no, that's Todd. Todd's the Wizard of Oz. He's making
So
sure.
what are you
everything's
saying? You're
working.
Dorothy?
No, he's a flying monkey.
He's Toto.
I'm okay. I'm Toto. Fuck you. I feel like I have more worth than Toto, but
Man, what are you talking about? Toto is the bomb. He's the reason
what
why
the
we even
fuck
have
did
that
Toto
story.
do in the goddamn Wizard of Oz?
He
barked,
fucking
he yipped,
peed on a
he ran
damn
away.
midget.
He
I'm
like
sorry.
ripped the wings off of 3 of those flying monkeys.
Exactly.
Christ, I can't
He's the
believe we're having
badass
this
of this
conversation.
story.
Anyways, wow. Welcome to Press Start Gaming, where we talk
Okay.
about the
We
Wizard of
derailed
Oz.
Jeff in the opening.
And,
Yes.
and I meant he peed on a lollipop guild person, not the other word.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Everyone, welcome again to Press Start Gaming. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. If you're not already a subscriber, you can find us on our website at rantingmedia.com. Hover over Listen Now and find Press Start Gaming as well as our other fine podcasts. In addition, you can find us on iTunes, Google Play Music. If you would be so kind as to leave a review of the podcast, we also really appreciate it. And tell your friends. Also,
But don't tell them how much we suck.
No,
Yes.
like let them
Disclaimer.
find out for themselves. Like just
It's a
how
great
bad
prank.
we are, how awkward I
Great
am.
prank. You know, you tell 2 friends and then they tell 2 friends.
Yep.
All of a sudden, the whole world knows how awful we are. But we
I
still
mean,
get the clicks.
it's the
And we-
world's greatest prank.
We also do have to do a disclaimer. There will be tiny subliminal vestiges that say subscribe. May hear this every once in a while. Subscribe. Subscribe.
That's I don't know how subliminal that is, but I didn't tell you guys I was going to do this, but we're also now
What?
taking
What?
topic suggestions.
Woo, topic suggestions.
Yeah.
Please.
We're gonna
Talk
be like
about
dirty
running out of
jobs.
ideas.
Oh no, we are not going to be like Dirty Jobs. Oh,
We are
God.
running out of ideas, guys.
No.
We need help.
Well, I wasn't going to put it like that, but I mean, geez, thanks, Michael, for rooting the charade.
The
Info
charade.
at rantingmedia.com. This is where you can email those suggestions. You can also, Todd, I'm kind of throwing you under the bus here. I'm sorry. You can also email Todd, our producer, at todd@rantingmedia.com.
He's been
Ding, 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 ding,
for
ding, ding, ding.
suggestions as well. Man, this is gonna be great. He's gonna
David
get so many
overestimates
emails.
our listening audience.
Hey, just
Oh damn.
yeah, fucking awful. Anyways,
Michael, we have at least 2 listeners, okay?
why do you gotta degrade us so much? Every week you degrade us so much. It's just
I just keep y'all in your place. I'm the realist here.
okay. All right.
You don't pay me to be an optimist.
You get
We
paid?
don't pay you at all. Wait,
Exactly.
you get paid?
That's why.
Wait a minute.
I don't
Michael.
even get paid.
I mean, Jeff, we need to discuss something.
No, Todd's the producer.
Ownership.
Todd
How
at
much
Ranting
we actually
Media.
give. We make no money, but this week we are
No.
sponsored by Patreon, where you can. I'm sorry, I can't do that bit, Todd. That's Todd's bit.
All right, Jeff,
Um,
news.
We must do the news. I guess I'll take it away.
Well, fine then, Jeff.
You know what, dude? I just feel like doing it tonight. Why you gotta be so angry about it?
Why
Rawr,
you gotta be so
angry.
rude?
So, IO Interactive, Hitman. The developer of Hitman is apparently being killed off by Squeenix.
Squeenix.
Formerly Squaresoft. I still call it Squaresoft. Am I weird in that regard?
Yes.
I think most people have just stopped calling it Squaresoft or Square Enix. It's just Square,
Just Square. Yeah, I can
but
see
not the
that.
credit card Square.
Right. So
See, I've always called it Square Enix because that's what I'm used to, and I don't care what other names they have for themselves over the last couple
well,
years.
it used to be Squaresoft.
I thought it was Square Enix or Enix or
Square
whatever.
Enix is current.
Oh,
Square
really?
Enix, yeah, Square Enix is like now, and they changed it. I want to say early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah,
Been Square Enix.
I'll have to
for a long
replay
time.
Final Fantasy VII because I could have sworn that said Square Enix.
it says Squaresoft on the back of the case.
You know what?
I
You're probably
promise.
right. I'm probably
I know.
wrong.
I know Kingdom Hearts at least says Squaresoft on the back. I don't know about Kingdom Hearts 2, but
Anywho,
yeah. Anywho, what the fuck, Squaresoft? Or what the fuck, Squaresoft? What the fuck, Square? Why? Like, did you guys get a chance to play the newest Hitman?
Nope,
did
didn't
not.
care.
I really dug it. It was, admittedly, it was like a
Well,
weird like
That's
structure.
why they canceled it because you liked it, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. I guess they knew that Jeff Stevens in Houston, Texas, loved this game so much that they're like, we can't continue it.
Nope.
It was a good game. It was very diverse in like locations and methods of how you killed people and situations. The episodic thing kind of was stupid, but I will admit to saying that I bought like, I guess, the season pass, so I had access to all the episodes at once, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. But this is like after all episodes have been released.
I think my problem with the Hitman series, like all of them in general, is that they're very, very repetitive. You don't
Yeah.
really get too much of a new anything. Well, I believe you when you say that this game is cool and you get to go to all these locations, blah blah blah. To me, it's just the same thing. You're bald, you're angry, you kill people.
I mean,
The
yeah,
end.
but like there's, especially in this one, you really get to choose exactly the path you take, like how you do this.
you're
I
supposed to
mean-
sneak. You just kill everybody because you can.
No, unfortunately not. I tried that once. It does not end very well for you.
Wait. So you voluntarily played a stealth game?
Yeah, well, I mean, I played Metal Gear Solid too. I mean, now I will admit to Metal Gear Solid 5, that was me just guns blazing whenever possible, but
That one was difficult without going guns blazing.
right, like you couldn't not do it at certain points, which
Like I
was kind of
played
annoying.
2, and I played like Snake Eater, and those you could get through pretty decently with minimal like massive gunfights.
Dude,
But
I
then
never.
I'm playing 5, and it's like it's a war zone, and I don't know if it was just the mindset it put me in, but I'm just like guns blazing all the time.
Well, yeah, because you never knew like what you were getting yourself into. I never finished Snake Eater, coincidentally.
Okay, look, it's very simple. You are in the middle of a battlefield, and you hide in your under your cardboard box. You just keep sneaking around in your cardboard box, and that's how you win.
Didn't you see the video from that? And the Metal Gear comes up and stomps on it, but it was actually watermelons.
Yeah.
They know about the boxes.
You know, it's
No,
funny how
no,
that
you
joke is
cannot
carried
break
over.
this law. This is law. You don't know about the cardboard box. It could be a random cardboard box in the middle of a spaceship, in the middle of space, and you don't just ignore it. That's how this works.
I don't. Do they?
Be the
I don't
first
think they
thing I
ever
would
went to
do.
space.
Just take a sword and ram it through that cardboard box.
Oh, like Raiden?
That's because you use cheat codes, Michael.
I don't.
Really?
No,
I use cheat codes?
Michael doesn't. I use cheat codes.
No,
That's
Yeah.
me.
no, not literally. I'm just saying because of his thought process of like killing the poor innocent box that's out in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere that keeps
Moving
moving
this last
slowly.
weekend was hard with all the boxes around. I kept wanting to check them.
Snake,
Snake! Oh, no, it's
Snake,
not. Okay,
are you
we're
under
good.
there?
But I really, really dug the game. I'm a little sad. It's really the only game they're known for, besides Lynch and Kane, I think is the name of the game.
Didn't play
Oh,
it.
Or Kane
yeah.
and Lynch.
Kane and
Kane and
Lynch.
Lynch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens to him. I hope they don't go away.
Yeah, if they do.
I mean,
Well,
if they
said
do,
they're
then
continuing with Hitman, didn't they?
yeah. I mean, and Square Enix is trying to get like the studio sold, but like they're not going to make any money back regardless. So I don't think they care like who it goes to at this point. I don't know. I'm just a little bummed. It's like, it's just like a really good game developer, game kind of thrown to the wolves. So
It'll be similar to THQ Nordic. Whenever THQ died, Nordic Studios bought it, and they revived a bunch of franchises. I assume it'll be the same as that.
I mean, I hope so.
Our producer
fun.
Todd,
Is it-
everybody.
Isn't it
Yeah.
not NetherRealm Studios now?
No.
NetherRealm is the Mortal Kombat people, right?
NetherRealm is just NetherRealm. Like,
Yeah, it's,
Well, the
that's
reason
a
why,
division
yeah,
of
it is.
Activision.
It's the Injustice guys and the
Right.
Mortal Kombat guys. The reason why I asked that though is because I thought THQ was Mortal Kombat, or was that Midway?
That was
Midway.
Midway and Acclaim.
Oh, okay.
NetherRealm was the spinoff of Midway. Then they got bought by Activision, but they licensed to Warner Brothers for Injustice.
Actually,
Right.
no.
Something like that.
The parent is WB.
Oh,
Yeah,
the parent
WB
is WB
Studios.
now.
Yeah,
that
the parent
sucks.
is WB, and they NetherRealm and Rocksteady are like the two subsidiaries of.
Hence them making all the Batman.
Oh, I
games.
definitely know it's WB because I was sitting there watching like one of the many channels that offer this now. I was watching the end game of or like the cinematic storyline for Injustice 2
That
because for
really
some reason
pissed
I
me
wanted to
off.
kill the game for myself.
That really pissed me off that you did that. By the way,
I don't know why. It was on my feed. I started watching it and I didn't realize it until it was
I
like
did it too.
halfway there.
If it makes you feel
Why
better.
would you? Like,
Huh?
I
you
did it
can't
as well.
watch videos like that. It's stupid.
No, actually, it works pretty well, but that's besides the point. And I think I had stopped watching for a little while, and then I went back to it, and then all of a sudden there was like like a dead TV with the static.
Are
It
you
goes
about to ruin this for us?
no, it just goes WB Studios files a copyright claim on this video, so you can no longer watch it.
oh, I got you. I know what you're saying now. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens to them. Hopefully, it works out. So Netflix, in their race to global domination, is now doing a Witcher series.
And this kind of has me worried because Netflix has been extremely hit or miss with their series.
All right, give me a hit and then give me a miss.
Hit Daredevil, miss like a dozen of their comedy shows.
I mean, that's not like give me
Not
like
so
a
much
specific.
misses as very specific audience in mind.
I
I
can't think of a big fail by Netflix.
I don't think there's a
Huge
big
fail.
fail, but there's
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is Marvel.
I don't know if that's necessarily a fail as it is more of like a no one liked.
Right, but
Yeah,
you mentioned comedies. The only one I can think of from Netflix is Orange is the New Black, which is kind of a comedy. And
No, I'm talking about the stand-up comedies.
Oh, that's
That's not. That's
opinion
dumb.
more than anything.
That's dumb.
That's like I don't like this comedian style, but that doesn't mean their entire series is bad.
Wow. No, David.
Unbreakable
Michael-
Kimmy Schmidt is very
What?
polarizing.
Is there all right? Is there a series on Netflix that you think was a hit and a miss?
A hit
definitely.
and a miss?
Yeah, or like not like what is your hit? What would be your miss?
Hmm.
House of Cards.
I really
Iron
only watched
Fist.
the.
You know what? What's that? No, it's a couple of those Adam Sandler group people's
Okay,
movies.
I'll just go throw this out here, David. Anything that Adam Sandler touches now is complete garbage. So you're
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, and but Netflix has sponsored a few of them.
that's cool, but it's also
Uh,
Adam Sandler.
but
Now, all
True
right, let me put it this way.
Memoirs.
Let me put it this way. If Adam Sandler was like, "I'm gonna make a Witcher series," I'd be like, "Fuck no!" All right, fuck.
But it's
no.
still a Netflix property.
It doesn't matter. They have little to no creative input on it. They just
I'm not
throw
debating
money
that.
at
I'm
it.
saying it's a fail.
They just throw money at it. That's all they do. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm excited for this. I hope they throw money into it like they did. Oh, I know it was a fail. Marco Polo.
That one was
Oh,
not
that
was,
was-
definitely a fail.
That Marco
Ridiculous
Polo
Amy
was
Six
like
Schumer
was a
special.
fail.
it was their like biggest loss too. It was the first one the first show they ever canceled.
What about
So-
the Amy Schumer special?
Oh, but that's just because it's Amy Schumer. Like I'm sorry.
Oh, it's because it's somebody in it, but it doesn't count even though it was a flop. Okay,
No,
got you,
I mean
Jeff.
it counts, but like that's just because it's Amy Schumer, and like it's just it's bad. It was bad. It was just bad. But Amy Schumer's not doing The Witcher, so if she's Siri, that's oh my god, I don't even want to imagine that.
Also, saying that Hemlock Grove was pretty bad.
I never
I
saw
never
that.
watched it.
You're the
didn't
first
interest me.
person I've ever heard say that's bad.
Really?
Yeah, I know so many people that like that show.
I mean, I've heard very like,
But does Todd actually count? Because I thought he was the producer today.
Yeah, it happens.
You weren't introduced.
Shots fired.
I was introduced as the producer, as I always am.
and introducing our co-host, Mr.
Yeah,
Todd
it
Harden.
happens.
All
Yep,
right, Stinky
now
Pete.
he's on the show.
It's too late now, Jeff. You
He's on
can't
the
you can't
show.
pay Peacemaker right now.
No, he's on the show now.
Yeah, apparently I'm on the show.
You're on the show now.
You
so-
fucked up, Todd.
Yeah,
You're gonna hear so many clicks from my microphone.
that's fine. I mean, look, hold up.
Click, click.
How professional do you fucking think we are? Like,
I don't
not
know.
at all.
Hey, why don't you fucking calm
man,
down with the fuckings, all
The
right?
video
Fucking
version has
shit.
gotten significantly better considering there is one now. We basically ran a year without a video version.
That's very true.
But yeah,
We're becoming more and more professional. I think.
right. I'm trying to get sponsors for the pre-podcast
Lord.
pizza party.
Who, what are you talking about, man? We're sponsored by Domino's and Pizza.
Hut.
Domino's and Pizza.
Domino's and pizza. All right, weirdo.
Don't forget
Forgot the
Gamefly.
Hut
Gamefly.
part of Pizza.
God damn it.
Oh, that company shall not be
Fucking
named here.
Kevin.
I'm still waiting on my next, on my first game to come in the mail. They sent
like
it via
8 years
snail
ago?
mail, so
It's right after
been
your
about 3 years.
Netflix DVDs.
Jesus. So I think if they throw the proper budget behind this, if they get someone decent to direct it,
Is it live action?
we don't know.
I hope not.
I would assume so.
Why can't
It
just
should be anime.
Why can't CD Projekt Red just like make hour-long?
Well, so there is a
Cinematographic,
Witcher
whatever
show.
it's called.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a set of Witcher movies.
Talking about the
already.
hexing or whatever that is.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, let's just save it for the movie podcast.
Fuck that.
No,
shit.
well, I mean, it's gaming related, but
But it's
alright.
not a TV show yet.
Right. Like I said,
It's still a video game, so it belongs here for now.
just give me hour-long cinematics in engine, and I'd be okay with it.
Apparently, the author of The Witcher really hates the
He
games.
hates the fact that the games have done so well.
Why?
He
Why
sold,
is that
he
annoying
sold
to
it for
him?
like pennies on the dollar. He sold the rights for like pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, he didn't expect it to take off like it did, and now he's
And
like,
goddamn,
"Oh man,
if
come
CD
on, guys,
Projekt Red didn't do like great
give me some
things
more
with it."
money."
Right.
Well, in all fairness, some mediums just do better on games, or not mediums. Some stories just do better in games because you really have the ability to really flesh out the world really, really well on a lower budget.
It's really funny is like the guy was like, I made the games popular. All my translations in the West, including the English one, were published before the game, which is apparently incorrect because the original Witcher was released in October 2006. The book in English was released in 2007.
You know how he got inflated sales on the first book?
How?
It came with the game.
Wow. I do
So,
like the
so
fact-
not only is the guy incorrect, he's just a game hater.
No. This is the best part. Metro 2033.
Great
Dmitry. I'm not gonna pronounce his last name.
Go
That's bad.
Some Russian dude.
Gluvovsky
Golowski.
thinks Sapkowski is not only totally wrong, but an arrogant motherfucker.
Those are quotes.
Quotes. End quote.
I mean, you can't. You gotta feel bad for him a little bit.
Like, I don't want to read the books now.
I'm not reading the books. I'll just play the games.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know there was books. I always thought
That's
it
the
was just a
problem.
game.
That's the problem. CD Projekt
Is it a
Red
problem so
has
much
done
as,
great.
like I know.
I don't think it's
It's
a problem.
his
I think it's
problem.
just that,
problem for
Witcher was
him.
introduced to the West as a game. It's simple
Right.
as that. You can't sit there and get mad because you release these books,
Right.
you know, and you made it into a video game because you're like trying to make some extra money. Uh,
I need more dollars.
and then all of a sudden it takes off, and then you're all like buyer's remorse.
I
I
mean,
mean, seller's remorse. I mean,
I guess. Yeah, I mean, the games are so good.
I'm not saying they aren't. They're great.
No, I mean,
but
the dude could have been like, give me 1% of profits.
Yeah, if he'd have
He
put a
would be
percentage on it, he'd be rolling in the cash.
But no. Apparently, he asked for flat rate back in the day.
Oh no.
All right, let's move on to. I don't know how I feel about this. I'll be honest with you
The
guys.
best game of 2017.
Destiny 2!
Yeah, it's Destiny. You know what?
Electric Boogaloo?
I'm just gonna take a step back and let Michael and David, I guess Todd.
I didn't
kinda
watch this
just-
thing. I was busy. I was at work.
I watched a little bit of it. So
I'm
we had-
excited, though.
We had the
Is it
gameplay
okay if I
reveal.
pre-order this one, Jeffrey?
No.
But I want to get in
no.
the beta.
Damn, man.
Remember,
what the fuck?
no pre-orders.
I'll
Wait,
tell
I
you,
can't
okay,
pre-order for the beta?
No, I'll tell you why you don't want to order to pre-order it.
Why?
So Destiny 2 is coming out on PC. We
but it's
kind
not
of
going to be
already knew-
available until after the console releases.
Well, not only that, but apparently it's just going to lack in content as well.
Who cares?
What?
PlayStation 4 will have additional timed exclusive content.
Right, that's the way it has been for Destiny 1, too.
I understand.
Actually,
that.
they're supposed to be lowering the amount of time that the time gates are because PlayStation was getting stuff a year in advance of Xbox.
They got House of Wolves like 6 months
Destiny
in
1.
advance.
No,
Like-
they got House of Wolves the same week.
Oh, what?
But
no,
it
they got
was-
like weapon packs. And
It was
shit,
literally like 2 exotics per expansion.
right? That's what it was.
And then like 3 expansions later you'd catch up on exotics, but then there'd be new ones and they were already outdated. And
Jeff doesn't know about exotics. He gave up before that.
I know what
He
exotics
really
are,
did.
you fool.
Fool. I don't
You,
know.
Jeff.
I want the game. Now that it's coming on PC. God damn, I want it.
actually I honestly probably won't pre-order it because I feel like playing the beta is going to
But look, the guy's a
make me
Titan,
bored of it
and he
before
has the
anything good
bubble.
comes out.
But he has the bubble.
He does do the bubble,
And the
but then
golden
the bubble
gun.
breaks.
The bubble breaks. Oh,
So
now
like,
I'm
all
watching
right, let's dive into this. So we got a trailer for Destiny 2.
the Electric Boogaloo.
Before
No, it's not a trailer.
I'm sorry, a gameplay reveal. Excuse me.
None of this looks like gameplay. This is all cinematic.
It's cinematic that leads into gameplay.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So it introduces the fact that the city, or the tower rather, gets destroyed. You got some sort of evil bad dude. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Does
Well,
anybody know what the name is?
Nope.
The guy?
His name is Gaul.
Commander Gall.
Fuck, I already don't like this.
And to clear this
Um,
up for you, it's basically he believes that he should have been, him and his Red Legion should have been chosen by the Traveler. So he is here to prove to the Traveler that he is worthy.
So what you're saying is we already have more story than Destiny 1.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
But at the
Like
same
just
time,
watching this
less,
opening cinematic
less,
was
too,
more
be-
story.
You know what's interesting though? They're saying that they're gonna have new strikes, a new PvP mode,
None of
but
this
only
is-
one raid at launch.
I mean, that's not.
That's how it was with Destiny 1.
That's really not that surprising.
no,
but
they're destroying.
going
That's
without
what
this
I'm
matters.
saying. And what my point is, they're doing the same shit they did last time.
Oh, are
Yes
you
and no.
again? Are you really surprised?
They are expanding on it. There will be more available at launch. Raids are... I mean, look at every other game that has a raid of sorts. It's one at a time.
I kind of like how it's the European Dead Zone is one of the new areas.
Yes.
I do like that, dude. So I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Oh.
The comments for this game are harsh,
Yes.
like super fucking salty. There's one dude who was like, because they're talking about how the Dead Zone, which is like the area of Europe you'll be able to
What
play
the hell
in.
is that?
It's actually there's 2 maps that are already there. Widow's Court. You remember like that
Mhm.
church
That
church
long,
area?
churchy sniper...
Yeah, in London, right?
Sniper
So that's the
lines.
Dead Zone. You'll be able to like explore that
Oh, hell
entire
yeah.
area, which I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited about. That sounds really fun. They're saying it's like twice the size of the Cosmodrome.
Yeah, they're saying it's supposed to be twice the size of any of the public
Right.
areas
They
in
have
the
a
previous
sword
game.
super now?
Someone said in the
Yes.
comments like, "Oh wait, so now it's actually a medium-sized game."
Oh,
That's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
mean, like people have a right to be skeptical. I mean, myself
yeah.
included. I'm well documented to be like really skeptical about
You?
this game.
no,
Me?
you're not salty about this game at all, Jeff.
I mean, Destiny until the end. You know?
I don't know. They've made a lot of improvements from what I can tell over Destiny 1.
See, my
Definitely looks
problem,
prettier.
my problem
Michael,
with
I
Destiny.
don't know why. Like, I don't know why you're so optimistic about it though. Like, you haven't actually.
You know, I
They've
find it
showed
ironic
stuff.
that you're so upset about this game and being so skeptical when we play Overwatch all the time, which is essentially just
Don't
like
you talk shit about Overwatch.
There's
I'm
like
not talking
12
shit, but I'm just
maps
saying
and
it's
25
not,
characters,
there's
and
no
you just kill
real-
people.
There's 24
Right.
characters.
Oh,
It's not
sorry,
that
even
different.
less.
Okay, David, I'll tell you why it's different.
Because
The fact that they actually sunk enough time and polish into that game that at launch you felt like it was a complete experience, and the very fact that every single piece of content that they've released is free, always will be free as far as I am aware.
all those
But that's
sweet
that's
loot
because
boxes.
it's Blizzard.
Right. I mean, this
Speaking
is
of
Blizzard
Blizzard,
too.
They're all the
technically.
same company.
No.
no.
Yes, they are. Blizzard funnels money into
Activision,
Bungie.
Blizzard.
Just saying. Am I wrong?
No.
Probably.
No.
I can't
All
prove
right.
it, but you are more than
I
likely
want
wrong.
this game.
You're
Blizzard's
more
not
than
funneling
likely
money
wrong.
to
I
Michael, I
Come
love
on.
that. I love how like you're like copping out a little bit. You're like, no, you're wrong. I'll find a way to prove you wrong later.
Why would Blizzard funnel money to Bungie?
Because they are Bungie and Blizzard and Activision are the same company.
Yes, they're under the same company, but they still operate independently.
They do, but they also share monetary resources.
No.
Yes.
Blizzard's revenues go to Activision, and Activision then invests into Destiny through Bungie.
All right.
But
So
Activision
you don't
expects
think
that
you don't
back.
think Blizzard is going to make anything off the fact that this is going to be released exclusively on Battle.net for
Blizzard.
PC?
But that's like saying that I fund your computer purchases that you make on your credit card because I have money in my savings account and you have a credit card.
That has no correlation to each
All
other.
right, guys.
But it does.
All right,
It's a
guys.
thing.
Here's the important thing. One, it's on PC.
Yes.
Two,
Okay.
Unlimited frame rates.
it's on PC.
Oh man, Todd, are you gonna hook this up to your 4K TV?
Yes, I am. Shut up.
I knew you were.
I
I knew where this was
gotta
going.
get that 1080, Todd.
So I specifically, whenever I was buying this TV, I bought a long HDMI cable.
I knew it.
String it across the floor. It's gonna look like shit, but I don't care. I'll be playing my Overwatch and all that.
You'll need to get that lap desk that can hold your keyboard and mouse.
I know. Or
they
sell-
make one that's
Razer
built into
makes
it.
one that's combined. I think I don't remember what it's called anymore. But remember, no pre-orders. I have the lovely informational photo on the screen for you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
That's good.
The remember no pre-orders. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
But you remember going to Orbit?
yeah, I remember that.
That's a thing
I
of the
mean,
past now.
But that's where
That's
we had time to
exciting.
talk to each other and be friends before
But you
we
have
start
to
yelling
talk
at
and
each
be
other.
friends while you're killing shit.
No, we usually are yelling at David for doing something stupid or Kevin for doing something
Well,
stupid.
what I'm saying is you won't be wasting time in orbit because you will go straight from the tower to patrol or straight from the tower to the raid.
Now-
you will still have social spaces.
What is
the tower's
that
destroyed,
going to be dependent on?
Well, I mean, whatever the equivalent of the tower is in the next game.
The
The,
next social
European
space.
dead zone, whatever your campsite is.
I like the fact that they're talking about adventure.
I wonder if I'll have.
Yes.
I wonder if I'll have an advantage with my bandwidth.
Doubt it.
Full mouse and keyboard support.
I would hope so if it's on PC.
I mean, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna throw a bone to Bungie and be very appreciative of the fact that they are. It looks like they're trying to take care of the PC crowd. You're gonna be able to adjust your graphics settings, your keyboard mappings. The fact that they're supporting keyboard and mouse is pretty huge. But so correct me if I'm wrong. This
You're wrong.
even though it's on Battle.net. PlayStation 4 and Xbox Live, they're still operating on their own platforms, right? Like
Right.
this isn't like crossplay.
No,
No.
it's
No.
separate.
Okay.
They've
That's
not
kind of a
achieved that
bummer.
yet.
I understand why they're doing it that way. That's still kind of a bummer.
Are you kidding? Could you imagine the PC players coming in and just raping all of the
No, I know.
Xbox
That's
and PlayStation players?
right. No, that's why I say like I get it. It's kind of a bummer because like to me they could have easily said, "Hey, for Crucible, we can't do crossplay in Crucible for obvious reasons." But for like everything else, like that would have been great.
Oh no,
you
that
know?
would be so toxic.
They haven't confirmed or denied
Really?
it
Why
yet.
would
It'd
that be
be
toxic?
raid. Somebody's trying to find a raid group on the forums, and they're like, PC players only, because they can shoot shit faster."
I mean,
I would like to complete a
guess.
raid. I still haven't done that.
Well, there's actually going to be new features to help you with that, Todd.
Sweet.
Yep.
Oh my god.
A whole
it.
new in-game LFG system. I don't know what LFG is.
It's not so
Looking
much an
for
LFG
group.
system,
Looking
No, it
for-
really
It's-
is.
but it's not. It's
they said
it
it
is.
was.
It is like an assisted grouping, but it is you have solo players and you have your guild or your clans. So if a clan is short on players, they can basically make it open, and it will bring in solo players for that clan to guide through the raid and to
This
also
is-
fill out their team.
This is why Michael is our resident Destiny expert, man. Look at the amount of research this dude has done.
Can I be like?
I haven't done research. I watched the reveal. That's
I know.
all
I
did.
know what I mean. They call it the Gilded Games. It does
Guided
do
games.
exactly what you're
Guided
talking
games.
about, but it's basically an LFG in-game LFG
But it's
system.
not, because you won't end up with a group of 6 random people.
Six
You will
randos.
have a group. From what I can gather, there will be a limit of 2 solo players added to a group, which means you have 4 people who are in a clan/guild together who already have some kind of thing in common where they already know how to work together.
Huh.
Just 4K.
So it
know.
establishes
resolution, man.
hierarchy in the fire team.
4K.
I'm really I'm on the fence about this. I know I'm gonna have to buy this game
Because they straight up came out and said, look, only 50% of our players of Destiny got to experience in-game content, and that is a problem. Like, they straight up came out and owned that shit.
what do you mean?
They came out on stage and said that 50% of their players never made it to in-game content, never made
I
it to
assume
max
they
light
mean
level.
raids and all that.
Exactly.
Oh.
Raids, Trials of Osiris, getting to the
I
lighthouse,
never
things
went
like
to the
that.
lighthouse either.
Man, I never
What
even
the
got
fuck
close
is
to the
the
lighthouse.
lighthouse?
Whenever you
See?
play
That's
Trials
my
of
thing.
Osiris, you win. What is it?
You
9?
have to win 9 matches in a row.
Fucking can't do
They
it.
are each time you win, you're placed into the next tier against other players who have yet to lose.
I can't do it. It hurts so hard.
I mean, you have to
There
be
is-
really good to do it, and that's the problem. Like some people just don't have that time or ability to get into the game that much, so they don't ever experience it like Todd and myself.
And there's a mass amount of cheaters in Trials that are cheating their way through to get to the lighthouse because there is
Right.
some ridiculous weaponry there. Or
Yep.
there was.
There was
Is Mercury like
Venus.
The lighthouse was on Mercury, yes.
but that was never a playable zone, was it?
But
Yeah,
it was.
there was
When
a
you got to the
PvP map.
lighthouse. Yeah, there were I think there was 2 PvP maps on Mercury.
Yeah.
But there
But
wasn't like it wasn't
there
part
was-
of the campaign.
No.
The
Okay.
lighthouse was actually a social zone that you could fly back to within the week that you made it there
Huh. That's
and go
cool.
hang out with other players who had made it to the lighthouse also.
See, I mean, this is kind of like
That's cool.
that's cool, but like, goddamn,
Yeah,
the
no,
barrier
it was,
to entry was a bit too
it
tough.
fucked up the community.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm looking at a picture of this right now. What the fuck does this remind me of? What is the thing in Indiana Jones? Raiders of the Lost Ark,
That narrows it down.
Ark of the Covenant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like
That's-
just like the Ark of the
That's
Covenant.
kind of how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be super hard to get there, super rare, but the amount of cheaters and
Oh, I'm just talking about this like little platform thing with the eagle on top of it. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like the Ark of the Covenant. It's even shiny. I don't know.
So, just for context, I don't know what the system requirements will be for Destiny 2, but the computer that they used to do the live stream was top end i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1080 Ti. So,
Oh god.
damn it.
so
I mean, but it was probably running.
Well,
in 4K
but that was
too.
like that was a flaw.
Yeah,
that was
but
some
I'm
flawless
running
gameplay
4K.
they were showing.
I'm running in 4K, Jeff.
They were running in 4K, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's
It
yeah.
it
So-
I don't
doesn't
know that they were
surprise
running
me
quite
about
in
the
4K.
specs of that computer because a lot of the times, I'm pretty sure most of it was high high pixel, density rendering, so it makes sense they would max out their computer to run it because it needs to look good when they're doing an E3.
I think it's.
I mean, it's not
just
E3,
more
but
so. I think it's just more so to overpower it. Just
God
in
forbid
case.
the game stutters during your show off
Right.
event.
I know,
Yeah, you have to
and
start
that
the
is like
recording over
that
and
is like an
shit.
immortal sin,
I don't know.
I'm seeing the lighthouse for the first time ever.
That's what I say. You see the platform that I'm talking about, the loot
Mhm.
chest.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like the Ark of the Covenant. Just, I don't know. I'm gonna be forced by this game by our group here.
Sure will.
I'm gonna be fucking bitter about it. I'm sure.
Maybe the lovely people
No,
on
I don't know. I don't
Patreon
think
will
I want to
help
go
us.
through
Right.
another wolves pack or whatever.
The Iron.
Iron Wolves. There you go.
None of that
Lord of
made any
Iron.
sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
Iron.
You know what I'm
See,
talking
I
about.
can't even
Path of
remember
Iron?
the full name.
Rise of Iron.
Rise
Yeah,
of
Rise
Iron.
of Iron.
Jesus.
Yeah, 'cause
Fuck-
all I
fuck that
remember
expansion.
about that was this is bullshit.
Jeff
It
got
I
so
already beat the
upset.
game.
God damn that story.
So
Okay.
upset.
I'm really hoping that let's okay. Bungie, hear us out or hear me out.
Dear Bungie.
I don't really care. But dear Bungie, have a good story this time. Have a good long campaign. Don't make us buy fucking tons of DLC. Don't be that company again. And fucking ship a complete goddamn game. Like, please.
Please.
In fact, Bungie, if you really are listening, I just want to let you know I bought your collector's edition of Destiny when it first came out. Your map was fucking stinky as shit. Terrible smelling map. If you could give me a copy of Destiny 2, I'd really appreciate it as recompense. Whatever that fucking
What
word
the
is.
shit?
I don't even know what that word is.
Jeff has resorted to begging.
Yeah, man. Like, hey,
He wants
Hey.
My map smells funny. I want a new game.
no. I mean,
He wants
sure.
reparations,
That's
is
the
what he's
only.
saying.
That's
the
what I got
only
out of
reason.
that.
But
It
He wants,
smells
he wants
funny.
reparations.
There we go.
Moving on.
Not just for the map, mind you. Not just for the map. But anyways,
That's all for the
Destiny
news.
2 launches September 8th on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It will not be coming to PS3 and PS4.
Suck
I'm sorry,
a
PS3 and
dick.
Xbox 360. So fuck off, old consoles.
Damn.
Yeah. So I guess we'll have a review when it comes out.
Maybe.
I'm
You know
not
what?
gonna
What I
write it.
find interesting is part of these articles, not everyone, but some of these articles, they're saying, "Oh, the PC won't be out at the same time as the consoles," and then everyone's saying, "Oh, September 8th for all three platforms."
Yeah, it's not confirmed that it's actually going to be delayed yet. It's a lot of people talking about it because they haven't confirmed that it'll be the same day.
So, what happens if this is just like every other big game that's come out for PC recently? It's broken.
It wouldn't surprise
I mean, I think it wasn't the reason why they didn't do for PC originally. Like Destiny was because they were like so worried it was going to be a flop. Like as far
No,
as
I
like
think it's
the
because
port.
they had to scrap the whole project and start from scratch like less than a year before launch.
Yeah.
That's the main reason.
Oh, whenever Activision gave them the hurry the fuck up.
me. No, what I don't
Activision gave 'em a
understand
hurry
then
the
is why
fuck
didn't
up,
they ever
but
do
then
an
people
eventual
left.
PC release? They could have done a PC release several times.
Yeah,
That's true.
they really could have.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how this pans out. I'm gonna exclude myself from writing that review because I'm too biased.
Oh, that's
so.
it's in Michael's contract. He has to write it.
Like, what?
Oh wait, I am
contract?
getting paid?
Yeah,
Oh,
No,
good.
we just have you under contract.
I got a coupon for
guess.
free pizza for you.
I want a check before I write that review. If
All
I
right,
have a contract.
I'll write you a check.
I will
Jesus
make you a check
Christ.
in Microsoft Word.
Does anyone have a check? Are checks still a thing?
No.
Yeah. I actually just ordered checks
Old
today
man.
for my company.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay,
for his
old
company.
timer.
Okay, for his company.
Yeah.
Different.
It wasn't for me personally. I don't use checks.
What are these checks?
So cool. That's the 2.
Electric
Boogaloo. Jinx.
Damn it.
All right. So let's get into the real meat of our episode. As always, by the way, our news articles will be in the post, so you can check that out at your leisure.
Hooray.
E3. E3 is happening again this year.
What?
Kingdom
in
Hearts
What?
June.
I thought they canceled that.
Kingdom Hearts
Well,
3
you know-
for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, it's E3 is kind of gone downhill.
Now it's open
They're
to the
trying to-
public, and it's even worse.
Yeah, they're trying to. Yeah, like finally, they're like, oh fuck, like we're really doing bad. We're just gonna open this to the public in hopes that we can fix this. So just a announcement. We will be doing live E3 coverage where we are available.
I might
What
fall
I mean by
asleep during
that,
some of it.
yeah. So let me just check this out real quick.
I have it up already.
Oh, do you? Awesome. Can
EA.
you give us the schedule?
EA is Saturday, June 10th at noon Pacific. These times are all Pacific, by the way. Microsoft is Sunday, June 11th at 2. Bethesda, Sunday, June 11th at 7. PC Gaming Show, I don't know what the fuck that is. Monday, June 12th at 10. Ubisoft
Right.
is Monday, June 12th at 1. And Sony is Monday, June 12th at 6 p.m. And then Nintendo is the next day on Tuesday.
So we're gonna try. To
I will be
cover-
on for everything except for Nintendo from the list.
Right.
So just so you guys
And-
know, for
and EA.
if anyone's in Central, that's going to be at 4:00, and then at
On which
at
one?
9
Hold
o'clock.
up.
On
I got
which
this
one,
here.
David?
Hold up.
Okay, so
I
it's
need
going to
to
be
Electronic
Arts.
Xbox. Xbox starts
Shush.
Sunday.
Okay.
What?
I got it. I got the calendar up. Electronic Arts E3, 2 p.m. Saturday. Sunday,
2
4 p.m. Xbox E3 conference. Bethesda will be at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. God, it's 2 hours later, so now
2
I
hours
know.
later.
Ubisoft is at 3 p.m. Sony's at 8 p.m.
I got 4:00 for Xbox.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
I thought you said 2. I
No, 2 p.m.
apologize.
No.
Pacific, 4 p.m. Central.
2 p.m. on Saturday for Electronic Arts.
Yeah, but nobody gives a fuck about that.
Yeah, we're not. Okay, so last year
I'm
we
not gonna
did
be on that
Electronic
one.
Arts. I don't think we're doing that one.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
mostly sports.
I just don't care for it.
There's a lot of sports, and David and Jeff were very bored by that.
Was it? I'm Peter Moore. Let's talk about
He doesn't
FIFA.
work there anymore.
I know, but he did last year. And that's what he was doing.
You know why he doesn't work there anymore? Because of that show.
Okay.
I doubt it.
I mean, me too. But I'm just saying.
Bethesda
shut up,
was our most fun last year.
Yeah, so Bethesda actually knocked it out of the park last year, I thought.
I was just like hand down pants for Dishonored, so I was excited no matter what.
Prey even. I've been playing Prey.
Prey
by
is
the way.
What do
on
you think?
PC.
What do you think PC gaming show is?
I don't know. Probably indies.
Oh, it's
for
probably
PC.
like the magazine, I guess. It's
Oh,
not big enough.
yeah.
It's not big enough to register on my radar, so I don't give a fuck. I was just saying.
They have a website. It is
just-
PC Gamer, the magazine.
Okay.
PC gaming show powered by Intel.
Yeah, do not give a fuck
I might
about
watch
that.
it. I mean, there's nothing
Ubisoft.
else at the same time, right?
I guess. I mean, it would be like a teaser show.
I still think it's kind of neat that Nintendo is still trying to do E3. I don't know what they're gonna
Not
be
traditional.
showcasing.
Not traditional way.
No,
sort of
right.
Like treehouse thing.
Well, God, I hate the tree houses. It's like
called
95%
Nintendo Direct.
blah blah blah
And this
blah
is
blah.
and this is why we can't cover it because I
Also,
hate to
it's-
say it.
Also, it's like
Uh,
11 in the morning. on
Right,
Tuesday.
Microsoft, Bethesda, and Sony are so considerate. They're like, all right, most of our gamers have to fucking work, so we're gonna do it on a weekend and or in the evening, so people can catch it. And then you got Nintendo, who's like, we're all the way in fucking Japan. We're gonna do it at 11 a.m. God damn it!
And we're gonna
Hope
do
you tune
90,
in.
95% of it is gonna be us talking about nothing except for random bullshit.
Here's another look at Super Mario Switch Edition. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. I literally don't. Hey, our sales of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild did really well. Dude, if they announce like an actual I know they're not going to do it. If they announce a Pokemon game for
Are
the
you
Switch,
talking about the
though,
rumored Pokemon Stars?
dude,
Yes.
that would be a game changer. Pun intended. Fully.
Maybe.
I mean,
It has the
I'd buy
potential
it.
to be a game changer.
I already have
I
the
would buy
urge
it.
to buy a Switch.
You'd buy it, Jeff? For what console?
If Game Freak developed it and it looked solid, then yeah, I'd probably buy a Switch just for that.
So do you
Throw
think
it out there.
E3? Do you think E3 is going to be mostly just games that are yet to be released this year? They're just going to do like updated information, or do you
So,
think it's going to be like
I
new
think-
shit?
I think for Xbox specifically, they're just gonna show we're gonna get a first reveal of the actual console, the Scorpio. We're gonna get like what it's actually gonna be fucking called, and we don't have a release date for that, right?
For what?
That's not
Not that I'm
for
aware of.
Scorpio.
No.
Okay, so we'll get a release date. We'll probably get pricing. Or they're gonna get like a smattering of like ports of ported games that support Scorpio, because that's what Sony did when PlayStation 4 Pro was released. And like maybe like one or two exclusives, because like Xbox has been kind of playing
Holiday
catch up this
2017.
entire time, right?
Yeah.
I would say in the exclusive rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with
I don't know
Nintendo
about sales anymore. Like I don't know who's where. I assume they're both like
PlayStation
competing.
is a mile away from everybody else.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, Sony still has to do something.
They're probably
Yo.
gonna do like a game tie-in for Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's what I
I
highly
hope
suspect.
so. I'm
Oh
excited
man,
for that.
I would love to see more gameplay for that game. It looks great.
Was that exclusive for PS4?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, because it's a Sony property
And,
still.
and it's an
so-
Insomniac game too. So like Insomniac had that exclusive thing with Sunset Overdrive with Microsoft.
That worked out well.
Fuck yeah, dude. You know, they're just like, we're gonna go develop a Spider-Man game now because we can do that with Sony.
Because they're paying us money.
Yeah.
Rumors are Bloodborne 2 to be announced.
Battlefront 2, Star Wars.
Yeah, also that. Yeah. PlayStation VR being even bigger this time.
A big thing is a lot of people are going to suspect that Assassin's Creed, since it's taken a year off, is going to be announced.
Sorry, man.
It's already been teased. They
Origins.
released an email blast with the Assassin's Creed logo. It's a yellow Assassin's Creed logo on a green background, and rumors are it's supposed to be it's supposed to be in Egypt
China?
this time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Egypt. Okay. Green?
what they're-
Far Cry 5 will be
Which,
probably talked
dude,
about there.
if they I don't know where they would go with Far Cry. I enjoyed Far Cry 4 a lot.
Old
I
West
don't know why.
is the rumor.
Old West?
Yep.
I don't
could
see
be
that from the
interesting.
logo though. Like the logo doesn't scream
Far
Old
Cry?
West. Far Cry 5.
Was there a logo?
Look at the logo for Far Cry 5. Tell me if that looks like Old West.
I haven't seen it. Hold on.
Just look it up. Red Dead
I'm
Redemption
Googling.
2. I feel like we're gonna get some gameplay reveal of that, or at least like a full-on trailer that shows more than what we got. I don't know. I'm really, I kind of more in favor of Microsoft at this point to like really blow our socks off. Like they're the ones that have something to really prove.
Nobody's gonna blow our socks off this year. I don't feel like anyone.
I don't know.
Maybe
Me and
it'll show
David-
Red Dead
Me and David
stuff.
during PlayStation 4 last year were like, well, maybe I was more. We're freaking out at a lot of the games.
You were freaking out at God of War. I remember that.
Because it looks great.
Microsoft, or not Microsoft, Nintendo will probably talk about Smash Brothers, because that's how you continue selling 1 billion Switches.
I wish they would do something fucking different.
Another rumor that I've been seeing a lot is Halo 6 to be announced.
Not even concerned about that game.
No?
They are dead to me.
Oh, good to know.
That whole studio. What is
Jeff
the
severed
studio?
ties with Bungie when
343. No.
No, he
I
doesn't like
severed
343.
ties when 343 took over and took a shot on the fucking franchise.
Mario with the Rabbids. Did you hear about that?
Say
Wait,
that one more
what?
time.
Mario plus Rabbids. R-A-B-B
Oh, dear
ideas.
God.
Yeah. That's a game that's been announced and confirmed by Ubisoft.
That's weird.
Red Dead Redemption. PSVR.
I don't know.
Bloodborne 2 is something I'm excited to see because I guess it will be the off cycle for Dark Souls, since Dark Souls 3 came out more recently.
Knack 2.
Not 2. Ooh, I don't know
Oh
about that.
man, maybe we'll finally get a release date for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Maybe we'll also get some more info on Cyberpunk 2077. or
Oh
whatever that
yeah, I'm
is.
excited for that. I really am excited
Kingdom
for that.
Hearts, I don't care anymore. It's been 4 years.
Release the fucking game.
What about that Kojima game? Death Stranding. Maybe some
Yeah,
info
we
thought
might
about
about
actually
that
get some
since the last
gameplay
one.
for that. I would not be surprised because they've only shown the cinematics at this point.
Yeah, Digital Spy is saying expect to hear about these games from Sony. Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2, Days Gone, which is that zombie game that we saw last year.
Oh, sorry, Ty, I don't mean to
No, you're fine.
destroy your Halo 6 announcement.
I don't give a shit about Halo.
And 343 Industries announced that Halo 6 will not be shown at E3,
Oh, suck it, dick.
but the studio will have something else to present,
I don't
which
care.
is
Master Chief Collection 4K.
Yeah.
no, it'll be something fucking stupid.
Something that they better show more stuff about. I don't care if it comes out this year or not. I need to see more of Detroit Become Human.
I
Yes.
Agreed.
agree.
For Nintendo, ARMS is going to be a big thing because that's their
Am I
next big
am I
game.
the only one who's more interested in Assassin's Creed than anything else?
No.
Okay, I'll be
Yes.
honest
done
with you,
Assassin's Creed.
David. I'll be honest with you. I really enjoy the Assassin's Creed series. It did become really, really stale after.
Oh no, I'm not.
3.
Yeah, it got this. Yeah, it got really
So,
stale after.
I'm
3.
hoping that this year off that they've they've really reinvigorated the franchise somehow. I'm not that hopeful though because I mean look at Far Cry 1 through 5. It's pretty much the same fucking game over and over again. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
That's a true.
I mean,
statement.
I'm not debating that. I think the problem is with Assassin's Creed, you have a formula for this series. There's really kind of only one way you can kind of do this.
And I hate that
That's-
mentality. I hate that mentality.
I know. I'm not debating that. I'm not debating that. I'm simply stating that Assassin's Creed is well known for this kind of formula. I think they're still going to be doing it, but let's say they have really good graphics. They have polished the game. It's a lot more fluid, and being in Egypt, which is what everyone is strongly hinting at, you have a lot more of an epic kind of like, myth kind of style story. You think because of this, it will be more of a good refresh.
I would actually hope they go to like something like folklore. The reason why I say that is because like I don't know if you saw the artwork that they had for it, but for some reason it just screams Atlantis to me. For some reason, I don't know why. I may be kind of crazy in this regard, but like the gold logo, the blue, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's because I saw like an Aquaman preview the other day. Maybe I don't know. I just don't know.
PC Gamer has some really interesting rumors. Wolfenstein to be announced.
Yeah, dude, it is time for Machine Games to get off their ass and give me more Wolfenstein.
A rumor of a new BioShock game. That doesn't make any
okay.
sense.
Okay,
Maybe a remake or a
Uh-uh.
collection?
if
New.
Ken Levine is behind it, if he somehow revived Irrational Games,
Well, they're dead.
I'll play it. Otherwise, not interested.
Irrational's dead, if I remember right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they somehow revived it and Ken Levine was like, "Hey, I got another Bioshock game up my sleeve," I'll play it.
I don't understand where PC Gamer is going. This might be satire, but they said Nvidia announces GTX 1180, which would piss me off so much.
I think
Yeah.
that's just a typo.
Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
Heck, what?
Eh.
I never played
Crackdown
the
1
first
was
two.
great. Crackdown 2 was okay. I mean, I think it's going to be the same thing.
I never played the first two, so I have really no opinion on that.
Crackdown was so interesting.
I
It's
like the fact
different.
that it's a free world. It's a sandbox game. You can do whatever you want. It's kind of fun like that.
Right.
But I don't know. It was just because it was such an open game. I felt like it lacked a lot on the graphics. It was so buggy, and that was my biggest problem with it.
I assume Call of Duty will be talked about.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
State of Decay
Have
2.
you seen completely random, but have you seen that Wild West Online? Anyone?
Yes, I have.
I don't know, man. That looks really good.
I
for
don't
some reason.
know.
That's
After
because you like
E3,
cowboys and Indians.
After E3, we on the next episode of PSG. After that, we will be talking about MMOs
Yeah.
and how I'm always like on the edge of wanting to
Quit.
play it.
MMOs? Oh, okay. Completely different direction for the way you went with that.
I don't. I've always wanted to play an MMO, but like I was always afraid either A, I'd become addicted, or B, I'd waste my money.
Or both.
I could see that.
Or both.
And that's my reason why it's really difficult for me. I'm not even going to talk about this. What am I doing? We have this really bad habit of where we'll launch a topic and then inevitably we'll start talking about it before we realize that it's just not the time.
Yeah. But again, I need my Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, I still want to play that game. That's going to be a good game.
Crytek is still around?
Yes.
Horrors Hunt Showdown. Interesting.
I just realized I got that game Little Nightmares. Do you remember that game?
Yeah.
Like I own that game. I forgot about it.
Really?
Yeah. I need to play that on the Let's Play. I don't know. There's nothing at this E3 that's gonna like blow me away. I don't think.
Well, I think
Unless
they're
there's a
just
huge announcement, yeah.
right. They're playing a lot of the. Okay, well, first off, just so everyone's aware, we're recording this near like the end of May.
5/18.
Yeah. So like, as like every year, they do like pre E3 rollouts. So like, the first week of June, I'm sure we're gonna have some sort of news that we'll post on our website, and it'll just be like news announcement after news. They spoil E3 every year, and I think that's part of the problem. I think that's why E3 has gone down so hill. Wow, I
Downhill
totally
so
ruined
much.
that. Yeah, thank you. I totally ruined that phrasing. I just think that's the reason why. It's because they had just the studios are just like, we have to capitalize on the surprise factor and they just want to do shock value. And I think they're finding more and more that people aren't really attending the conferences. They're watching online.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Do you think that all these leaks, because they ruin E3, do you think that, you know, a lot of these playthroughs that they do on Twitch and YouTube and, you know, what I just mentioned with Injustice 2, watching the movie cinematics, do you think all these posts and stuff like that, even though they get, you know, hundreds and thousands and millions of views sometimes, do you think these are ruining games too?
No, I don't. I think to a certain point, I see where you're going with that. To a certain point and to an extent, I see. I don't know. I feel like trailers inevitably, in general, are going to ruin a lot of the experience before you. Like today's Destiny reveal. Like they showed like the very first mission that you play.
Right.
And I would have rather they have shown something like completely not part of the game. Like
They could have shown
campaign-wise.
Crucible combat, or they could have shown like patrol stuff.
Right. Like the fact that they're teasing like, oh, the tower's been blown up and shit. Like I didn't need to see that. Like
we knew the tower had been blown up, and that.
But I didn't.
I
would have preferred not to know that. Like I would have preferred. To start the game, it happened, and you're like, oh fuck, this is pretty. But now that it's happened,
I'm gonna have to agree with Jeff on this one, Michael, because I feel like that Destiny, because Destiny kind of released it right away in the teasers and stuff like that. It kind of like you're like, okay, so like the most impactful moment is already ruined. That's what he's trying to say.
But look at what happens when these companies try to keep these details under wraps. It doesn't work.
That's true.
I mean, if it had
it's gonna leak out, and then they don't get to capitalize on the hype for it because somebody else got it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know,
so like I get that, but you know, like leaks are inevitable, and obviously like everything's a leaky ship at this point. Like it's gonna get out somehow. But I don't know. Like,
I think it ruins a lot of the mystique of a game. You know, it's like I said, to me, watching the tower, just, you know, you're like, let's say you're your first like 2 seconds or something like that in the game is you in the tower, and all of a sudden, the freaking floor gets blown up from underneath you, and you watch as you escape, and the tower just keeps crumbling and falling. I mean, that's a big moment. That's like a game changer. That would be the moment where you're just like, oh shit just got serious.
Right.
And it explains why you lost everything and stuff like that. But to have a big moment like that leaked, it's just kind of like, well, why don't you just tell me the ending where, the big bad boss gets killed, and, he releases this epic light and the traveler comes back. Oh, goody. Now the whole ending is ruined. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but see, you're complaining about two different things here. You're complaining about the ending being spoiled as of compared to the main part of why you would want to play the game. Because
it's
like
just
Jeff
in
plays
general,
games for the
though.
storylines. If you don't give Jeff a taste of the storyline, is he going to come play it?
No one's saying that you can't give a taste of a storyline, but you don't have to give big key moments. Big key moments of anything, even whether it's a movie, a TV series,
but if
or
the
a game.
destruction of the tower is the launching point of what's going on, anything else they try to reveal is going to be like, okay, so what's that got to do with it? Why are the Guardians going after this guy? If they don't give you a reason, it looks like the Guardians are going to bully this guy.
No, all right. I'm gonna give you a scenario, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is how they could have done it better, from a story standpoint. You're out on a mission. You're on a different planet. This armada shows up, right? And they start attacking. Blah blah blah. And you're like, oh, where the fuck do these people come from? Blah blah blah. And then all you get is like a radio transmission, and they say, like, you hear like a breaking up of something. You say they're at the tower. They're at the tower, and then it just cuts out. That's it. That's all you get. Black screen.
Okay, well, while I agree with that, that's almost exactly what they did with the Taken King.
I mean,
you go out to
okay.
Phobos to check on some weird signals coming from the Cabal, and you get there, and the Taken have overrun the whole fucking Cabal base.
Right, but again, this is a little different, being that it's the tower. It provides suspense. It gives you an idea what's going on, but you don't see it happen. And seeing it happen brings a whole new different level of emotional attachment.
Yeah.
And you lose that by watching it right away before it even comes out. And you're just like, oh.
I mean, they
okay.
could have even had like that whole scenario thing, and they could have actually started out like just. You remember the first trailer that came out where it was like a live action, where it was like 3 Guardians and they're just like having a blast.
Yeah.
Like, it could have started out like that. They're in the middle of a mission, then we're joking around, and all of a sudden like this shit pops in, and they could have even shown, I guess, like Zavala standing at the window going, "Oh fuck, battle stations," and then it just cuts. Like, they could have built suspense so much better than this. And it's just they've taken the air out of the room, essentially.
I think the problem is a lot of these games, a lot of these advertising for the companies are getting really lazy. And they're just like, okay, give me a big moment, and we're just going to show that. Instead of like, okay, now I know what the big moment is. Let me build something out of that. Let me make a trailer. Let me make an advertisement that really capitalizes on what may happen, not what did happen or what is going to happen.
Like, Michael, my issue is just it's lazy shock factor. That's all it is. That's all they're trying to achieve. They're just trying to say, okay, we're gonna have this big momentous moment. This is gonna happen. This is where the story spins off from here, and then that's it. And like, it just would have been. It's better sometimes in storytelling to say, but not necessarily show. And it's just a mechanism. I think, Bungie. I'm not saying like it's just Bungie. Everyone's guilty of it. I mean, fuck, every movie trailer that comes out is goddamn revealed.
All right, but what
everything.
what were you just saying about Destiny 1? There wasn't enough story.
Yeah.
And so if they don't show you any story leading up to Destiny 2, are you going to buy it?
No, I understand what you're saying, Michael. I'm just saying
he's gonna
that
buy
they
it
could
either
have.
way.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Jeff is going to buy it either way because we're going to make him. But
No, right? No, I'm saying
the
that they
hundreds
could
of
have.
thousands of gamers out there that have said we need more story for this game. Why would I buy Destiny
But
2
that-
when I didn't even get one game worth of story from Destiny 1?
Right.
If you don't
but,
give them something to bite onto, they're not going to bite.
but that's what we're trying to say, though. By what he, even just the little bit he described, tells you there's a story. Something is going to happen. There's going to be some sort of epic thing that's going to be out there. You don't have to know what that epic thing is. That's what he's trying to say. By giving out what one of the more important parts of this game is, you're ruining it. You're just like, oh, okay, look at that. Here, let me give you the first quarter of the damn game. Then
Okay,
you're
but
just like,
you don't know
it's
that
like-
that's the most important point yet.
No, we don't, and you're fair to say that. But let me posit this also. It's like taking your star action hero first 5 minutes of the movie or game, killing him, showing that death, and then you're just watching everything unfold from there. The big moment's been revealed, and honestly, I don't really care about the aftermath at that point. I'm just like, okay,
Well, but the
I guess it's
aftermath
gonna...
of that is going to be the first maybe 2-3 missions.
But how do you
Maybe.
know that? Like, that's
No,
what
I mean, the aftermath
Because they've
is the
already
whole
said
game.
that is the opening sequence
But
to
that's
the
the
game.
problem. That's what I'm saying. They're telling you everything already. So what's the point of even playing it?
But they haven't
Right.
told you anything. All they've done is shown you it and told you this is the opening sequence to the game. You have nothing else to go off of. Except that obviously you're going to fight back.
Actually, I do have something to go off of. I know, for instance, Zavala is now on IO for some goddamn reason to, fix his wounds.
We already
you have
knew that.
You have,
That's his ghost resurrecting him. That's the whole premise of Guardians.
I understand that.
That's
But
how
he's-
you respawn. Jeffrey.
He's now on. We know he's now on not Mercury. Is it Mercury?
Wait. You talking about that one cinematic with Zavala? That was how he became a Guardian. That was before the events of Destiny 1.
No. They've
Where he's walking
released
around with a
they released
spear?
details of where they are in Destiny 2. Why you're going to these various planets. There's IO, for instance,
Yes.
where the chick is at because she's trying to. It's like the last planet that the
So-
traveler touched.
So because we already know this, what you're saying, Jeff, is that essentially we already know the towers exploded.
Right.
We don't have a home base. So we're
Right.
going to go to every single freaking planet, get all the big guardians back together
Right.
so we can mount an attack, and then the end game is the attack against this general guy, and we're
Yep.
going to kill him, and that's the end. There you
Yep.
go. Bam. Destiny 2 ruined.
Safe assumption. Completely safe assumption.
Well, thanks, David. Now I don't have to spend that money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm so annoyed by it. It's just lazy ass introduction. Like, that's it. Like, I swear to God, we're going to play this game 6 months from now or so.
And Jeff will rage at the lack of content because Jeff doesn't do the stuff after the storyline. Got it.
So,
we know this.
So, guys,
Michael,
and
to be
gals,
fair, I should not have to play side missions
Michael,
to get a story.
You just opened up another part, a biggest problem about Destiny. It doesn't have a story. You're
But
saying
we
that
know
they
this.
just revealed that it does have a story, but it really doesn't because we're doing the same damn thing. It's so basic. This game
Okay.
is a basic bitch.
Holy shit.
But look
hold
at
on.
every
I
movie
just wanna-
you go to see. Every movie you go to see. You
Okay.
know the main plot point.
Not always.
You don't know how it's going to end, but you know the main plot point. You knew that Wonder Woman was going to show up in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I mean, but because it was teased.
Yeah.
Same thing with this.
But that's what we're getting at.
But what I'm saying is if the movie industry is doing it and still raking in billions of dollars off of this
Oh,
shit.
no. You're confusing profit. All right. We understand that this is going to make a shit ton of money. We're just talking semantically how terrible that we've gotten to this point where we have to have everything spoon-fed to us in order to enjoy or to buy this game.
right.
Like, it's just
Okay.
going to get to the point where they're going to release half of the game and say, "Hey, this is your teaser. Now you have to buy the rest of the game for $30
Or 60. Come on, let's be
or
serious.
60." Yeah, let's be.
Okay.
That's.
I'm failing to see your point here.
Michael, I'm kind of failing to see your point. I'll be frank with you. Like, I'll be frank
Honestly,
with you.
my
I don't
point
see
right
your
now
point.
is that you're wrong.
No, but he's not. We're trying to say, Michael, is that they went really lazy about trying to reveal the game. They didn't have to reveal that much. They did though. And my assumption,
revealed
my
the tower
belief
being
of how this
destroyed
game is going
months
to go
ago.
out. But that's the problem. That's what we're trying to say. That is the biggest problem about this industry, movie, game, TV show now.
Okay, but see, we started this argument talking about a game, not about the entire industry.
But it doesn't matter.
Everyone's guilty of it. Though.
Like that's what we're saying. Everyone's guilty of the same issue, the same problem. And the issue and the problem is they reveal so much of everything that it almost ruins the movie. Yes, there are fun little tidbits in between. Yes, in the game, there's going to be fun stuff where you can collect stuff, and that's great. But, to have a story, to have these epic moments and these emotionally tying scenes, if you're going to show them all, why bother playing at that point? If not just so I can collect an epic weapon. Woo.
Right. No,
at
I
this
understand
point,
that.
I'm just saying,
I do understand that.
That's
what
what
I'm
we're
saying.
But that's all we're talking about.
But if they have a choice between do it that way or fail,
I'd rather have them try their hardest and have some asshole ruin it all and let that jerk ruin it all. Then that's fine. Let him ruin it all. At least these guys made an attempt. Why do you think Bethesda did not talk about freaking
Fallout 4?
Fallout 4 forever? They didn't say anything. They didn't talk about it. There was rumors.
Yeah.
But no one really knew what was going on until the very last moment, practically. And then everyone's speculated. Everyone's talking about something. Everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. That's cool. That works well. And because even though throughout all that speculation, there was enough doubt and enough not knowing that it didn't ruin the story or didn't ruin the gameplay at all for me. The fact that they're already speculating and talking about it and releasing this stuff already, tells me there's not a lot going for this game. And that's what's worrying me.
So wait, you're saying that the fact that they're actually showing you stuff that they have means they don't have anything?
No,
as opposed
it's the
to
fact,
not showing
it's the
you stuff
fact
that
they're
have.
laying all their cards on the table, saying this is what we got. Maybe you'll enjoy it.
So what you're saying is you want teasers that don't spoil everything in addition to the stuff that actually draws the people in.
Yes.
No, I want just teasers that gives me enough information about what's going on but doesn't spoil the whole game. I can we've already been through this. Fundamentally speaking, we already know what's going to happen in Destiny 2. We can make educated guesses
because of all the leaks.
And we could say, okay, granted, you could make an educated guess of, say, like how Doctor Strange was going to end, for instance, or blah blah blah. It's just that's fine, but I feel like we have so much stuff here that we already know that we can make even more educated guesses. And it's just, that's the frustrating thing, Michael. It's just like, why, like, they have a story here, but they've revealed so much of the story by this point that we can pretty much guess what's going to happen. And almost every major story beat. We could speculate, right?
You're right, but the thing is, though, the more information that comes out because of not just leaks, but voluntary leaks from the companies, that the speculation almost becomes fact. We know for a fact that these specific Guardians that were heroes in the tower, that were the big generals, they're the biggest guys in the game, are in these separate planets. Why would I want to go to those planets aside from getting them and trying to bring them towards my cause, to rally the Guardians again?
To bring back the light.
To bring back the light. Right. That's not necessarily as much of a speculation as it is almost to the point a fact. But
it's a game where you explore and it's a shoot and loot. Why wouldn't you want to go to those places? So what you're saying is you wouldn't go there unless the story told you to go there?
No,
right.
But you already know, like, that's your driving factor. Like, it's what is it called where it's just it's a plot device. It's just there to drive the game forward. And we already know what the plot points are. You could have literally said nothing about why we're going to these planets, and it would have been more interesting that way.
Right. And then once we figure out the tower, and then we realize these people are in these planets, and we're trying to get to them, that makes it more interesting. But we already know that these people are these planets, so we can make the educated guess that's more than likely fact.
I was just going to go on a limb here, and we're going to wrap this up pretty soon, guys. I know this is getting kind of frustrating to listen to. It's just rabble back and forth. Michael, first off, man, like, this is the first I've ever heard you debate us, so kudos.
No, it's the first time I've debated you.
Yeah, right. I mean,
I've
me and
debated
Jeff being
David on
on
multiple
basically the
occasions.
same side is kind of disconcerting for me. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie. I feel a little weird about this.
Michael, this reminds us of our famous time travel story.
Oh god, that was worse. That was like 100 times worse than
No,
this.
it was. Don't get me wrong, it was. But like, I'm getting the same kind of feeling from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're stuck in your side, and I'm stuck on my side, and we're just so stubborn we just won't budge. But
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
I would have actually preferred for them not to show us like the new planets. I would like the. I don't know which one has the water. Not water. It's some sort of
It's
element.
liquid mercury.
Liquid mercury.
Was it
Like
mercury?
for them to
No,
be
it wasn't
like, hey,
mercury.
we're going to this planet, and you're like, cool. And then for you to actually go and see that planet for the first time, you were like, holy shit, this is cool.
It was methane, liquid methane.
Liquid methane. If they hadn't
But
said
see, that's the
anything
thing.
about
You already
it-
know about it because it was leaked.
Right. Like that's.
But
Right.
all they were doing is explaining it because that planet is actually a liquid methane sea.
That's fine, but we
And
didn't
we know that.
They
but we
gave
didn't
you
know
a
the fact
couple of
that
minor
there was-
details about the
That's not a
the
minor
way that
detail.
it was. What do you mean it's not a minor detail?
The fact
It's
that-
already public knowledge that that planet is a sea of
Yeah,
methane.
you know what wasn't public knowledge? The fact that there is a human settlement on that planet with platforms that you have to jump from, and that it's crumbling into the liquid.
Okay,
methane.
but if they tell you that you're going there, you could have pulled that information from that because you would have to build platforms like that.
Not necessarily.
necessarily.
You could be like on a floaty, like
could have been a
your
fucking
thing.
Sky City. Who knows? See, that's what I'm saying. Like we already know what it is, so we can't speculate anymore. There's no more guessing. It's just here you go. Here's what you're gonna do.
So
This is what you get.
you're saying that the game is ruined for you because you know that the buildings are built from the base of the methane sea.
No, see, you're twisting my argument here.
But I'm not.
You are though. That's because that's not my argument. My
Because you're
argument is
saying
the
that they're
fact that-
revealing too much, but they really haven't revealed much at all, except that the tower will be destroyed and you're going to get the band back together.
Okay.
right, and
And
you're
you don't
going to
think
these
that's enough
different
to be
planets for these
spoiled?
different people.
No,
and you're going to go
absolutely
through
not.
these different trials to get to that. We already know what one of the trials on the planet because it has liquid methane now, so we're gonna have to jump from platform to platform to get to these people, kill a few bad guys along the way, maybe get some decent loot. Then we get to the end guy, and the guy goes, I don't know if I want to play this game anymore. I mean, play or be a part of this. You're gonna have to convince him to be a good
It sounds
guy
like
again.
Reaper, by the way.
Ugh.
A little bit like Reaper. I don't know. We're gonna end it here. I think.
Yeah.
I think Michael and myself are just like, and even David. You know, we just reached a point where we're just gonna keep bashing our heads together. Todd has been sitting in the corner, just going, God, guys.
Todd
let's
went
just
back to
fucking
producer
wrap
Todd.
this."
No.
Ah.
Todd is already banging his head repeatedly at the desk, going, "Shut up, guys."
I mean,
Now,
he's
Todd
quiet.
started doing that 20 minutes ago, and he is unconscious by now, and that's why we don't hear him.
He's officially left the room. He's just like, fuck these guys, man. Fuck them.
R.I.P. Todd.
I was getting ready for the second PPPP. That's the post podcast pizza.
Perfect. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a real treat. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. If you're not already a subscriber, again, you can find us on our website at rantommedia.com. You'll be able to find our other fine podcasts, Gadget Inspectors, as well as Real Reporters.
I need you guys to email us at info@rantingmedia.com and explain to Michael how wrong he is.
Yeah, and like if you
Or
like,
your
totally,
support for me, please.
totally, if you got feedback, let us know.
Because these guys who haven't played more than 20 hours of Destiny apiece,
that is
fuck
probably
off.
bullshit.
That is bullshit.
and you know it.
I can guarantee Jeff has less than 20 hours of Destiny.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking look that up right now.
I can't
Lord.
breathe. I can't breathe.
Kick. Where is it? God damn it, Xbox. Where is it?
Hey, Jeff, how many raid completions do you have?
None. Wait, one. We did.
Yeah, because I
not-
dragged your sorry ass through it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not debating that fact. I'm not
I
debating.
like how
I
he's not
dragged
going
your
after
ass
me
through
because
a
he
raid.
knows I have raids that he didn't complete yet.
No, I completed it.
You read,
But
really?
I
You
dragged your
finally
ass
did
through a
last
raid
time?
that I had soloed months prior.
Like, if you want this to be a praise party, I could do that because the only reason that we survived Destiny as much as we have was very much thanks to Michael. If you ever get a chance to play Destiny with him, I really suggest you do it because he's researched it so much. He'll just stand in a corner. Watch where we're going. He'll be like, all right, guys, you're going to go over to this column right over here. And you're going to go counterclockwise 30 degrees over there. And this guy's going to shoot you, but it's okay. There's a thing that'll block that. Just don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay.
And he literally sounds exactly like that. He's super calm. Super
Yeah,
nonchalant.
I'm being enthusiastic right now. He's got kind of like a monotone. It's gonna be okay.
Well, that's because I played with some guys that were very
Aggressive.
No. They were very
Good.
easily.
Know what they're doing.
No, they were very weak-willed. If you yell at them, they'd probably cry.
Yeah.
So you have to walk them through it gently.
So what you're saying is that they're very skittish, and you had to put on your calm and soothing voice.
Well, they would get all bitchy and I don't want to do this anymore. I quit. And then
you mean like me rage quitting on Overwatch every night? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, 3 matches in, and Jeff's like, I'm done. I can't lose again.
I've died so many times.
Well, you could try getting good, Jeff. You could try getting good.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know
I'm never
that?
getting good
Did
at
you know
Overwatch
that the Taken King has a 3.2 out of 5 on Xbox Live?
3.2 out of 5? That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, but the reviews are kind of iffy. Wow, we got off track. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I've been your host, Jeff Stevens, and from all of us here at Press Start Gaming, have a great night.
Jeff's still wrong.
User in your channel stopped recording.
God damn it, David.
Sorry. I can edit out douchebag.
Taking a shot for time before I can even make my point.
Okay,
All right, I need to turn on the light in this room because it is dark as shit.